Cheap wonder kids are hugely important in Football Manager, or at least quite exciting, right? All of the players on today's list you'll be able to get for less than £1 million at the start of the game, and they could turn out world class for you. I can't wait to show you. Here's the first one. Antonio Zorzana. Here in 10 years' time, in Football Manager 28, you can see he's 29 years old, obviously. He's a very good technical midfielder, right? Attacking midfield centre is his position. He's very good off the ball, and he's fast and he's agile as well. He hasn't had any caps for Spain here, which may be an issue I've got to do with the details that I do in my simulations, because he's definitely worth it, right? 70 million he's valued at here, and he plays for Sevilla. Let me know down below if you've signed this guy and if he's done any good for you. David Della Vibora is a fast fullback who is good at crossing the ball. Here in 10 years' time, he's playing for Fiorentina. He's valued at 102 million at the top end. You can see he started his football at Real Madrid at the start of the game here, wearing his obviously Real Madrid kit, unless that's from a few years ago. I think I've got an outdated image pack, to be honest with you. Tackling, passing, teamwork, decisions, determination, as well as bravery and anticipation make this guy a world-class fullback, in my opinion. Obviously, I couldn't do this video without showing you Leighton Stewart. We've spoken about him a few times on the channel already, and you can see why. He's fast, balanced, finishes well with good composure, anticipation, great first touch, and he can head the ball as well. Obviously capable of scoring bags full of goals for your team. He just hasn't managed to secure his place in that Liverpool squad in this simulation. I wonder why. Aaron Molinas is an attacking midfield centre who can take corners, can anticipate really well, has great decision-making ability, and is very agile. He's 31 years old here, and don't let his small stature fool you. He is a cultured attacking midfielder who will bang out some decent average ratings. Murray Johnson, I think, represents the only goalkeeper on today's list. Under £1 million, don't forget, at the start of the game. And here in 10 years' time, he's worth 111 million. This Scottish beast is 6'2", has an 18 jumping reach out of 20, is good at concentrating, great at being brave, can throw the ball, and has excellent reflexes. Arthur is one of those guys who's got a lovely British name, but he's actually a Brazilian. 146 million this guy is valued at the bottom end in 2031, 10 years time obviously. At the start of the game, he's very young, and he's very cheap, under £1 million. Passing 16, first touch 17. He's got good decisions, excellent determination and composure, and top-notch vision. His agility is 18 here in this save. His acceleration is 17, and his pace is 17 also. For me, that makes him a world-class creative centre midfielder, without any question of a doubt. What I like about Bashir Mohammed is the fact that he has the Holy Trinity. And if you've not been around this channel very long, I speak about the Holy Trinity being dribbling, finishing, and first touch. We saw Leighton Stewart have it earlier on in the video, the 317s. This guy's got 315s, right? There's something about a 15 which I really like. It's enticing you to make it 16, isn't it? Technique, on the other hand, he's got 16. Off the ball, he's got 16, and flair, he's got 16 as well. Anticipation, 16. Agility, 17, and pace, 16 as well. Do let me know down below if you've signed Bashir Mohammed and how good he's developed for you, because don't forget, development is variable. They may have developed less, the potential ability may have been lower in your game, etc. Who knows? Let me know down below. Thomas Galvez, another left back. He's fast as well, right? Not so good at crossing as the gentleman we showed you earlier. I've forgotten his name now. But he's good at tackling. He's got technique. He's got 18 tackling, actually, just to go back to that. That's insane. Teamwork of 17. Work rate of 17. Decision 17. And concentration 16 as well. He's 5'10", so maybe slightly too short to play at centre-back. And hasn't really got the marking to play there either. But at full-back, I'm sure you'll see him absolutely thrive. 16 caps for England as well, by the way. Lisandro Tremolo, you may have seen him on the Championship Wonderkids video we did recently. That's right, he'll go to the Championship at the start of Football Manager 2022 for less than £1 million. Dribbling, first touch, both in the greens here, as well as technique, vision, off the ball, acceleration, agility, and pace. He's an absolutely no-brainer at the start of the game. If you're not getting your hands on this guy, you're probably playing the game wrong. Barak Ince is a surprising one, right? Under £1 million at the start of the game, and he comes out with attributes like this potentially in Football Manager. Dribbling 16, first touch 16, free kick taken 17, passing 17, technique 19. 19 technique. He's got composure 16, vision 17, and agility of 16. We can see my scout tells me he's a fairly consistent performer, has a balanced personality, unfortunately may be susceptible to injuries, and doesn't enjoy big matches, which are two of the opposite things to what I normally look for, which is surprising. History-wise, though, you can see that's 6.88, so maybe he shouldn't be top of this list. Maybe it should be someone like Leighton Stewart, right? And if we were to go into Leighton Stewart's details here, have a little look at his attributes, for example, look at his profile, look at his positions, you can see just how much of an absolute beast he is, right? But again, 6.92 average rating. He has got into the Liverpool first team here in the last 3 seasons, 23 appearances, 28 appearances, and 27 appearances. So maybe we have to give it to Tremolo, right? If we look at him, he's more versatile. His attributes, well, maybe show he's a little bit less attacking, but we're not really comparing apples to apples there, right? Comparing different positions. He has managed to break the 7.03 mark in terms of average ratings, which is interesting. If we were to sort by my scouts' ratings, it would put Tremolo on top, if that's how you pronounce it, then Leighton Stewart, and then Zorzana, right? And you know what? I think they got a point. That guy was absolutely amazing, wasn't he? Let's have a look at his scout reports here. We can see, okay, a balanced and normal personality, fairly adaptable when it comes to living in another country, possesses great pace. I don't see consistent performer. In fact, I see fairly inconsistent performer, which I'm sure that will reflect in his average rating, and it does, 6.74 over the years. So maybe the moral of the story here is that the Wonderkids that cost you under £1 million at the start of the game cost you under £1 million at the start of the game for a reason, because they're not going to thrive and be an Erling Haaland or a Kylian Mbappe. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to download the shortlist, be sure to become a patron. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I'd love that. Leave a like as well, and we'll see you soon. Peace.